Being a good GM requires consistency, endless preparation, and player appreciation. This is Confessions of a Frustrated Game Master. Hello, welcome to Confessions of a Frustrated Game Master. I am Robert, the narrator, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Confessions. Well, this episode of Confessions has a pretty cheeky title. If you don't like murder hobos, they are not the issue, you are. So the title admittedly is a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but nonetheless is a completely honest examination of the issue. So I'll tell you why. If you go online and look at vlogs or go to YouTube and look at YouTube channels that discuss our hobby, you will find individuals who lament the fact that they have to play with power gamers or murder hobos or players who always portray every character they play with the same personalities, goals, and beliefs. And they have to play with players who look at their character as a mindless avatar, as if they were playing a video game. But I strongly believe that if you, as a fellow hobbyist, have that issue with your fellow players, you are the issue, not them. And I'll tell you why. The reason I say that is because if you have a problem with play style with individuals in your group, at some point you have made the decision to sit down at the table and play with those players. Believe me, I know a little bit something about that. This entire channel was brought to life because of some of the concerns that I had that my play style and the games that my group and I were playing did not always completely match. So I know about that. So I am sympathetic. However, individuals like what they like. Individuals have their own tastes. So if for any reason you have consented to sit at a table with someone whose play style is anathema to you, the reason I say that you are the problem is because you have decided to play with someone whose play style you don't agree with. And there is no judgment on you. It is just a reality. Because what I always like to say on my channel is I do not like to dictate to others what is fun for them. I don't like to tell people that they are having fun the wrong way. So if I have decided to sit at a gaming table and game with someone whose style and taste is different from my own, I have to take responsibility for that. So coming from the perspective, which is a real legitimate perspective, that there is nothing wrong with having fun being a power gamer. There is nothing wrong with having fun being a murder hobo. There is nothing wrong with having fun being a player who looks at your character as an empty avatar without beliefs or goals, or not changing those beliefs or goals up. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem comes in is when you have players at the table who have different play styles but consent in playing together, consent to play together. So that's why I say that if you don't like murder hobos and you're in a game with a murder hobo, you're the problem because you have consented to sit at a table with someone whose play style is different from yours. And again, I'm not trying to blame anyone, but if you believe that there is nothing wrong with people having fun the way that they like to have fun, then you recognize that they are not the problem. The problem is the mismatch of play styles at the same table. That is the problem, not murder hoboism or being a power gamer. Those aren't the issue, because there is nothing wrong with the way someone wants to play a role-playing game. The problem comes in, again, when you have a mismatch of styles. Now, some people are really strident and stubborn, and they will say, no, there are wrong ways to play a role-playing game. I'm not talking to those individuals, because there's no hope for you. If you feel like there are, your opinion is there is a wrong way to play role-playing games, this video is not for you, because you are a very stubborn person and you're not going to believe anything that anyone says. But for example, with my tabletop role-playing game, Peace the RPG, I would never try to convince someone to not play Dungeons and Dragons to play my game, because in my opinion, it is a futile effort to tell someone that something they enjoy is wrong and you have the fix for them. So I would never do that in any scenario. Using my tabletop high fantasy role-playing game Peace as an example, I would never say that someone that they are enjoying something the wrong way and they should try the way that I do it. That is, folks, that is a futile effort. At best, you can present your play style or your tabletop role-playing game to individuals and say, not that the way that you do things is better, but that, hey, here is a new experience. Would you like to try it? That is the only way that type of mismatch can be addressed. And believe me, I understand it. Sometimes you don't want to have to go strike out and try to find a new experience or a new group to play with. So if you are going to play with players whose play styles don't match your own, you have to realize you have made that decision, and it's going to be a real uphill battle to try to tell someone the way they are enjoying the game is wrong. So you have to take the steps within yourself to enjoy and be happy with the decision that you've made to play at a table with a player who may not match your play style. So that is what this video is about, cheeky title and all. Thank you for checking out this video. I hope you enjoy it. Please put comments below. And thank you for checking out the video. Have a good day whenever and wherever you are watching this video. Thanks a lot.